Hey everyone, it's Melanie here from Bright House Scents, and in today's video we're going to go through my vendor wax empties and my candle empties. So I've been pairing my candles with my vendor wax because I'm finding the vendor wax in general is not giving me awesome performance. It's a little bit lighter, it's not throwing as well, so I've just been using the candles in the candle lamp. I did a Bath & Body Works candle haul recently, and I was like, I have so many candles, I just need to start like warming these in the candle lamp. So that's what I've been doing. I've been really getting into it and I've been loving it. One of the tricks that I found with my vendor wax is like, I don't know if it's just not getting warm enough in my warmers, but like the scent and throw is not there. But when I smell it in the bag, it's so good. But then it's performing light, like a 5 out of 10 in my open concept. And I'm using more than enough wax in more than enough warmers. So I pulled out my tea light warmers, which I have not pulled out in years. I legitimately have not used one of these in like 10 years, but I have a little stash of them. So I decided maybe the vendor wax is just not getting hot enough in my warmers. So I pulled out my tea lights. Now I assume if you're watching this, you know what this is, but just in case you're new and you've randomly clicked on this video, this is a little tea light warmer. So you put your wax or your oil or whatever you're warming on the top, and then you light a tea light candle right here, put it in and pop it into the kiln. And this gets hot, like so hot, way hotter than a warmer for me personally. Like when this is going, I can't touch up here, like it'll burn the fingerprints off my finger. So I've been using, instead of using my warmers, I've been tossing my vendor wax into these instead. And I'm getting way better performance, like way better performance. So I'm new to vendor wax. I don't really know what I'm doing yet, to be honest. I don't know how long to let these sit. I don't know if they've sat too long and now they're old. Like, I don't really know. I'm learning. But what I do know is that it's performed much better in my tea light warmers than in my regular, like, warmers that I have. So yeah, just a little hint. If your vendor wax is not performing, maybe that's why. I don't really know, but it's working for me. Okay, so I have gone through 3 different vendor waxes, Rose Girls, Teddy Bees, and Ella After Wax Co. Those are the ones that I'm going to share with you today. So I'll go through each of them and yeah, tell you which candles I paired with them. So to start, let's start with Rose Girls. So Rose Girls has given me the most difficult in performance. I'm putting them in and it's like I'm using lots of wax but not too much in each warmer because I'm really conscious of that. But you know, I'm spreading them out in the warmers and it's just not giving me the throw. So I did put it in the tea lights and it did get better, but at best I'm getting a 7 out of 10 from all of the Rose Girls wax that I've warmed. So you know, tell me what you do. What do you guys do for Rose Girls? I don't know what the secret is, but I need some help here because I love the scents in the bag. I'm like, oh my gosh, this smells so good, but I just want my house to be more saturated with the scent. So I did Palo Santo Fluff Puffs. This is Palo Santo Monster Cookies and Marshmallow Smoothie. Loved this. Oh my gosh, the Palo Santo in this mixed with that marshmallow smoothie was amazing. This gave me about a 7 out of 10 performance. Lasted for about 8 hours-ish. So what I did was I paired it with cinnamon spiced vanilla candle from Bath & Body Works. I put this in my kitchen in the candle lamp. And then together I was kind of getting the scent that I wanted, right? The cinnamon was really mixing in nicely with the Palo Santo. And yeah, the vanilla was mixing in nicely with the marshmallow. This worked really, really well for me and gave me the scent that I wanted. So Palo Santo Fluff Puffs, I would repurchase this. This was such a good scent. This Palo Santo was good. I really liked it. I just want like 10 out of 10 for scent, right? But I'm only getting 7. So comment below and let me know your secrets and your tips. So yeah, I went through that one. Then also from Rose Girls, I went through Jumping on Banana Bread Carbs Clouds. I loved this one too. This is banana, cookies, donuts, bread, vanilla crunch donuts, cupcake, cotton candy frosting, monster cookies, marshmallow smoothie. Oh, it's everything good. It's like a banana baked good, and I love and adore banana scents. But for this one, I only got like a 6 out of 10 for performance and throw. And I was like, man, I wish this was 10 out of 10 blasting me in my face. So I paired it with banana bundt cake from Bath and Body Works. So I just put this in my candle lamp in my kitchen. And this candle actually is not super strong. So I found the two of these mixed together gave me the banana that I was looking for. And yeah, it was good. This candle went for the full day, where it gave me a nice throw. And I tried it on day 2 and it didn't really give me much. And then this went for about 8 hours. So I would say both of those, the candle and the scent in general, were light, but paired together, they worked really well. So then also from Rose Girls, I did blackberry jam butter cookies. In the bag, this was amazing, but in my open concept, I only got about a 5 out of 10 for this, so I was kind of sad about that. I could smell it, but it was really minimal. So I paired it with Mary Cookie from Bath and Body Works, and this is like a sugar cookie scent, and this threw like a beast in my house. Woo! It was so good. I cranked it in my open concept, and it filled my open concept for 3 days. I could smell this like really strong. This one was amazing. So that was under the candle lamp while this was going. And I just left this in for a couple of days. And this one only went for about 8 hours. And I only got about a 5 out of 10. So blackberry jam butter cookies. I have another bag of this. I'm probably going to end up using it just sort of in my bedroom or in an office or a really small space, because it didn't work out in the open concept. Sadly, because it smells amazing. Okay, Rose Girls, I had a sample Big Witch Energy. This is like a coffee espresso type of scent, super espresso. This really performed almost like too much for me, and I like coffee scents, but it was like a little bit too espresso, too bitter for me. So I wouldn't repurchase that. And then Blackberry Rain. This is like a clean, fresh sort of rain mixed with blackberry, like very bathroom-ish to me. I use this in my bathrooms throughout my home, and this performed really well. But my bathrooms are pretty small, but the clean freshness really came through, and that performed well. So that is what I used for Rose Girls. So let's look at Ella After Wax Co. I used Breakfast in Torin. This is creamy gingerbread and brown sugared lattes. She has a lot of coffee blends that I've been enjoying. This is another one of those. I did enjoy the coffee here. I would say the gingerbread didn't really come through. This was primarily coffee for me, but it was like a coffee latte, but the coffee was forward, but it wasn't bitter. You know, it was nice. I liked this a lot. And I paired this in my home with cinnamon spiced vanilla and hot cocoa and cream. And I thought that that would go good kind of with like the gingerbread and the latte. Although I didn't get gingerbread from this, it was like a really cinnamon spiced hot chocolate latte kind of smell. I really enjoyed that very much. And this one performed at about an 8 out of 10 for me. I find her coffee blends tend to perform quite well for me. So that is Breakfast in Torin. And I paired it with this, and it was lovely. I really enjoyed that. Okay, then also from Ella After, I did Walton. This is Icy Peppermint Vanilla Butter Fudge and Cookie Dough. Her vanilla butter fudge and her peppermint mixed together are really good and perform quite well. I got an 8 out of 10 on this one, which was good. And again, I was using all of this vendor wax, I was using in my tea light warmers, not in my regular warmers, like with fire that are getting super hot, because I just found that that was giving me the best performance. So I paired this with Peppermint Sugar Cookie from Bath and Body Works. So good. It smells like a peppermint sugar cookie. And then this smelled like a peppermint vanilla fudge cookie. It was just so peppermint cookie in my house. It was so good. I really, really enjoyed that. Yeah, really great. And then I did Peppermint Clouds. This is Twisted Peppermint and White Clouds. This is like a linen cotton laundry peppermint kind of smell. So I use this in my bathrooms. Really, really nice for the bathrooms. Performed quite well actually, and was quite long lasting. I probably got about 3 days in each of my bathrooms with this one. So yeah, I mean, my bathroom's obviously a smaller space, and my nose is really sensitive to like clean laundry type scents. So I find those scents will perform very strong for me, and they will last a really long time because my nose is sensitive to those. I don't warm a ton of that in my house. So when I do, I'm like, whoa, I can really smell this. So I could really smell that one, like 9 to 10 out of 10 in my bathrooms. And I enjoyed it. Really nice, really clean. Then, and I'm going to repurchase this one. This is from Ella After as well. It is Fezziwig. It is Sparkling Pear Champagne and Apple. Oh my gosh, this smells like a sparkling pear champagne. I got the effervescent note from this, like the bubbly note with the pear. I adored this, and I will repurchase this. Actually, I just purchased from Ella After. I just put an order through, and I included this in the order. Love this. Yay, yay, yay. This gave me about a 7 out of 10. And I put it in my tea light warmers and my regular warmers. I saturated my entire main floor with it because I really wanted to get the scent, and I did. I got the scent 7 out of 10, maybe even an 8 at some point. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I didn't pair that with a candle. I just did that one on its own. It was so good. Okay, then some of the candles that I used on their own, so that weren't paired with anything, I used 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. This is like a sugar cookie kind of smell. This went for about 2 days. It didn't give me a ton of performance. I used it in my kitchen, and it didn't waft out of the kitchen area. And it only went for about 2 days. And normally these 3-wick like jar candles, they'll go for a long while, but that one just didn't. Then I used Vanilla Snowflake in my bedroom in the candle lamp as well. I loved this. This is not super strong. It just scented my bedroom, and it went for about 3 days. And my bedroom holds scent. Of all the places in my entire house, the place that holds the most scent is my bedroom. So I was shocked that this didn't last longer in there. But it didn't, so hey, what are you gonna do? So then I did cinnamon sugared pecans, and I did this one in my basement and in the candle lamp as well. And it didn't perform well at all down there. Like, I got maybe a day's worth of scent, and the scent was so light that I was like, what's going? What do I have down there? So yeah, I was a little bit disappointed in that one. And then, and this is like my new favorite candle of all time, French Baguette. This was so good. This smells like a French baguette. Like, it smells like fresh baked bread. It is amazing. I love this. I would repurchase 10 of these. I just put this in my kitchen at some point, and I just let it go. I would say it didn't waft like too far out of my kitchen. It stayed to the kitchen area, but it was strong in there. It smelled incredible in there. Even my husband had to comment. He had to be like, what is happening down here? And I was like, yeah. Fresh baked bread. I adored this. This is like my new favorite candle. I would purchase 10 of these. I would leave this going all day, every day in my kitchen constantly if I could. It was amazing. So yeah, those are the candles that I went through, just sort of paired with scents or on their own. So now let's get into Teddy Bees. Teddy Bees is so good, and this was my first time trying it. And I watch all the videos, right? Like on YouTube, I check out everybody's videos and see who's warming what. And everyone always has really amazing things to say about Teddy Bees. But Teddy Bees doesn't ship to Canada. That's where I am. So when I placed my order, I had to ship it to a friend of mine in the States, and then she had to send it up to me. So I was really conscious, and I didn't place a huge order because I wasn't sure how much the shipping would be. It ended up not being crazy, but it's definitely, you know, a lot more than if I lived where she ships, right? So I was very selective with the scents that I picked, and I didn't place a massive order, but I loved this wax so much that it is worth every dollar in shipping, and I will 100% place another order. And I'll place 10 other orders. That's how much I loved it. So everybody's video that I watched, they all love Teddy Bees, but I was watching Amy's Scents and Songs. If you're not watching Amy, you gotta follow Amy. She sings on her channel. She's amazing. And she loves Teddy Bees. And every time I see her smell Teddy Bees, she gives facial reactions that crack me up. So it was really like Amy's last review of her Teddy Bees was the thing that was like, yeah, I must get this. I absolutely have to get this. And then recently, Nisi from Nisi Loves Scents, you got to follow her as well. She also was, she had a Teddy Bees haul, and her reactions to the scents were so great. And I was like, everyone loves Teddy Bees. I got to get into it. So anyways, I did get into it, and it was amazing. And I get it. I get why everyone loves it. It's almost like the base that she's using for her wax is like, has a whipped creaminess to it, or like a butter creaminess, but it's not like a vanilla base, but it's almost like a whipped creaminess to every scent, or at least all the ones I've tried so far. And it's amazing. If you're not getting into Teddy Bees, you need to get into Teddy Bees. She has a Facebook group. Just look her up. I think the owner's name is Tiffany, and it's just so good. So I got into Christmas trees and cream and crushed candy canes. This is peppermint, sweet sugar, and candy canes layered with Christmas trees and cream. And this was a Christmas tree candy cane blend. It was absolutely amazing. Performed at about an 8 out of 10 in my open concept. I used the whole souffle. Here, it's like this, one of these sizes. I used the whole thing, and I put some of the wax in the tea lights and some of the wax in my warmers, and my home was just, oh, it was beautiful. It was everything amazing. It's like creamy and awesome. So yeah, that was Christmas trees and cream and crushed candy canes. I would repurchase that 100%. Then I just had Christmas trees and cream. This was amazing. It was a creamy Christmas tree scent, kind of like a vanilla Christmas tree scent. Amazing. It is fresh pine, vanilla waffle cone, and rich buttercream. Yes, fantastic. I would repurchase that. Then I got Snow Queen. So this was one that I wasn't so sure about, and I really, really liked this. This was Marshmallow Fireside, Warm Vanilla Sugar, and Sugared Spruce. This one didn't perform as well for me. I tried it in my open concept. I probably got about a 6 out of 10. And I hadn't used all of it. So then I put the rest of it in my bedroom, and then I got sort of like an 8 out of 10 in my bedroom. This is like a clean, fresh, not laundry clean, but like a fresh, outdoorsy kind of clean smell mixed with a bit of the vanilla and a bit of the tree. And this was really different for me. I haven't smelled a scent that was quite like this, and I really enjoyed this. And I would purchase this again. It's just this one needs to go in a smaller space. It didn't do well in my open concept. Then the last one I used so far from my Teddy Bees order is gingerbread ice cream cake. I can't with this one. I don't want to use it. I love it so much. I don't want to finish using it. Like I have it all cut up in here, and I still have some pieces, you know, and I'm like, I don't want to, oh, it smells so good. I don't want to use this because then it's done. I only bought one of each of these just because I was trying to be conscious of like, how much is my shipping going to be? I don't want to overdo it. Anyway, gingerbread ice cream cake, it's amazing. Performed at about a 7 out of 10 in my open concept. I adored this. I only have a couple of pieces left, so I'll probably warm this like in my office or my studio one day when I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time in there, just so that I can get the most saturation, because this amount of wax won't do my whole open concept. But yeah, I loved it. This one's sweet buttercream layered between warm white cake and vanilla ice cream topped with loads of gingerbread crumbs. And this isn't a sharp gingerbread, it's like a creamy gingerbread, like a gingerbread vanilla. So like really subdued. If you're not a gingerbread fan or you don't like the spice that's in gingerbread, this doesn't have much of that. It's not very spicy. It's like subdued and creamy, but like beautiful, blended really, really well. All of her wax seems to just feel like it's blended so well. Yeah, I really, really enjoyed that. So that's what I've been getting into for vendor wax and for my candles. I went through a ton of candles, which I don't normally do, but I'm like, I've got this Bath & Body Works haul. I need to use these. So I've been using them and I've been loving it. Been warming them all in a candle lamp. If you don't have a candle lamp or a candle crock, get yourself one. It's a great way to get the scent from candles without burning them. It's not my preference to burn candles inside. So yeah, that's what I've been getting up to. Let me know your thoughts on vendor wax. If you have ideas for me that's going to help me get the best scent or best performance from some of these, then yeah, shoot a note into the comments for me, especially with Rose Girls, because that's the one that I had the most performance issues with, and the scents are just so good that I would really love to have better performance there. So yeah, drop a note in the comment. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll chat with you guys in the next one.